What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So let me say something. I don't condone any of that bullshit that Stephen A. Smith was saying. Once again, he plays into stereotypes, playing into this perception that Kyrie is this, on the one end, this lazy, shiftless Negro that don't want to work, but on the other end, this pseudo fake intellectual that think he's better than everybody else, and use it as an excuse to not putting the same work. That's basically what you're saying. And then he says, if I'm not mistaken, I heard him say, I don't think Kyrie loves basketball. Wow. Wow. Wowie wow. Did he just say that? This guy gonna get sued one of these days, man. Someone gonna sue his ass. But having said all of that, I don't give a fuck about Kyrie dropping 50. Who cares? Oh, he had a great night, statistically, against the Charlotte Hornets. But Kyrie Irving fanboys, Kevin Durant fanboys are guilty of the same shit that they accuse LeBron James of doing. They keep always saying he ain't had no help. What the fuck is Patty Mills? What the fuck is LaMarcus Aldridge? What the fuck is Andre Drummond? What the fuck is Seth Curry? What the fuck is Claxton, Brown, Blake Griffin? What are they? Aren't they players? I've never, ever in my life seen fans who denigrate and disrespect solid players and solid contributors as no help. I'm so sick of this bullshit. Where were these 50-point games before KD came back? Why does Kyrie Irving need someone else to put an Energizer battery in his fucking back? Where was all of this when they lost 11 games in a row? I don't want to hear shit about James Harden. I don't want to hear shit about James Harden. Because when we all agree, technically, that Kyrie's a better offensive player, I mean, not technically, all the way. Kyrie's a better offensive player than Scottie Pippen, right? So why is it that Scottie Pippen was able to carry that Bulls team without Michael Jordan to 55 games? You have to give Pippen that. He didn't have another superstar with him. He had B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant, Steve Kerr, a old ass fucking in his last years, Bill Cartwright, Luke Longley, Corey Blunt did, Pete Myers. I need a Pippen saying, I have a bunch of bums, I need more help, someone need to come save me, I need an all-star. He carried a team to 55 wins, and they took the eventual Eastern Conference champion Knicks to 7 games, and they could have won that damn series. They could have if they didn't fucking totally collapse in the last few minutes of that game. But Kyrie Irving, though, he needs all this fucking super help. That's the narrative. Whenever your favorite player not doing well, he needs help. Lord have mercy. The excuses some of these motherfuckers come up with, man. Why is it that when they went, there was 11 games without winning, we didn't see any type of games? And remember, I said I think Kyrie's capable of putting up 50. I think Kyrie's capable of averaging 30 points a game. Well, it's just not his game, too raw. I don't hear that shit. I saw Penny Hardaway, who had been a supportive player to Shaq, generally averaging around 20 points, 6.5 rebounds, 7 assists. Solid numbers for 1990s point guard, right? Real solid numbers. I saw when Shaq was out at the beginning of that 95-96 season, I saw Penny Hardaway up his game accordingly and was the second highest scoring shooting guard in the league behind Jordan. At one point, he was averaging like something like 26 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, over 50% shooting from the floor, playing on both ends of the court. And then when Shaq came back, he went slowly, gradually back to his supporting role, but he upped the ante. Why can't Kyrie do this? I mean, they say he's the most skilled player in the history of the game. Why can't he do it? I'm sorry, but dropping 50 on the Hornets, that's not gonna that's not exactly like a game changing performance. Not to mention the fact that the Nets, who were projected once again to be a champion this year, are once again disappointing. More so because at least last year they were the second seed when they should have been the first seed, running away with it, only getting to the second round. If it wasn't for the play-in tournament, this team would be in danger of not making the fucking playoffs. A failure. This thing has been a fucking failure in Brooklyn. Admit it, Guillermo, it's becoming a failure. So anyway, that's all I got to say about it.